boy Henny the Moore reporting live from the liquor store, man. And we're gonna be drinking away our tears today inside the liquor store. I'm sad. Free agency is upon us. Everybody outside living their best life. They outside frolicking. On the beach, just doing everything they want to do, man. Just living it up. They all at the beach. They out there flying kites. They skipping through the sand. And the Dallas Cowboys just in the house looking out the window, watching everybody have fun. So we gonna open the door to the liquor store and we gonna get drunk as hell today because the Dallas Cowboys have given us a reason to get drunk. As you see, I got the brother LandLord from Alabama in the building, the most nefarious, underhanded, grimy,
Oh
shisty,
man,
conniving person in the South in the
I'm not
building with
any of
us.
those things. I am
And
not any of
then,
those things.
then we got West Coast, Mr. Run the Damn Ball himself, the damn me, Kanye West of this Cowboys content stuff. You know what I'm saying? So when we combine our Cowboy powers, we come together. We are the Cowboys Uncut. So man, how y'all gentlemen doing today, though, man?
I'm sick. You can move on to him. I'm sick.
West,
I mean, I've been. I mean, this is like I'll put it to you like this, man. As of like, I'm always give y'all my status report. Somebody asked me, or do you believe the Cowboys are a Super Bowl team as of today? I'm gonna be honest with you. Are you a Super Bowl team as of today? No.
hell no.
Why are you not a Super Bowl team as of today? Because you have diminished. You're allowing things to diminish your team. Now, people are gonna say, "Oh my God, this is a jump to conclusion." Well, it might be a jump to conclusion, but the cool thing about it is I've been around the Dallas Cowboys so long that I'm able to jump to conclusions. Why? Because I know where the conclusion is. It's like, you be watching a movie, you be watching these Tyler Perry movies. You've never watched this movie, but have you ever watched the Tyler Perry movie and 15 minutes into the movie, you're like, I know how this is going to end. You know what I'm saying? I don't got to watch an hour and 30 minutes of a 6'4" man in a dress to know how the movie's going to end. Because there's 17 movies. He has 17 movies that are like the same. Like my boy Too Short say, I got 16 albums with me on the front, and they bump. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I already know how this is gonna end. I already know how this is gonna come. Like, I already know. Like, if I'm a betting man right now, putting my money out, the Cowboys are losing players and have not told me one player they want to keep. We are
Man,
technically a worse team than where you were that lost in the playoffs 2 months ago. Think about
well,
this. There are teams that actually got better today. You didn't.
Well, the Dallas Cowboys are at a deficit right now. We're going to talk about that at length. But before we get too far ahead of ourselves and dive headfirst to the content, everybody that's in the liquor store, in the trap, in the West Coast, y'all need to hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that cash app. There's 88 people in the building right now across all platforms. Might be more. I don't know if Wes got his YouTube
Facebook.
connected. Yeah, Facebook connected. So it's probably more than that. But everybody, y'all can hit the like button. It helps with the algorithm. That's one of the main ways you support your independent content creators. It goes a long way for helping us get our content out. Hit the share button because your mama told you sharing was caring. And also hit the cash app, man. It takes a lot to keep the lights on. And if you cash app Henny the More or super chat Henny the More, we are running a raffle right now. $5 a pop, and we'll be raffling off a Dallas Cowboy jersey of the winner's choice. Y'all got until April the 30th, get your raffle entries in, and then we'll select a winner after the fact. So if you want to get a Dak Prescott, CD Lamb, hell, you want to get the rookie, our first round rookie, we do get a Brian Thomas or a Keon Coleman or something like that. Y'all get their jersey. So if that interests
You is
you,
not.
pique
You
your
about to get
interest.
that young man from Kalamau, Sakadakadu,
Hey,
you
hey,
who,
hey,
who
hey, hey,
got
hey, hey,
who
hey,
got
hey.
a fifth rank, a fifth
I'm selling.
round
Hey, hey,
grade.
hey, hey. Nope, nope, nope.
Listen, let me
We
go
ain't
because
doing
I'm the
that.
Jersey man.
Nope, nope, nope. We selling this
I'm
dream
the
right
listen
now.
to me. I'm the Jersey man. Listen,
Jersey man.
I'm
We
the
ain't trying to
Jersey
hear that.
man.
We ain't
You
trying to hear
about to
none of
get
that.
that? Hold on. But let me tell you, Hitty.
Hold on, none. Hold on. Let me finish the spiel, man. Hey, I'm trying to finish the spiel here. I'm trying to sell them the dream. You up here trying to tell them
I know, but I'm telling them this.
about the real.
But this is what I'm telling them.
I don't want you to
This is what
tell
I'm
them
telling them. No, I'm about to make it
that.
better. I'm about to make it better for you. I'm about to make it better for you.
Come on, then. I want to hear it.
Listen, because we know the Cowboys like to draft players that we don't know, and I'm the Jersey man. Whatever player we draft out the draft, 1 through 9, whichever one you like, we'll give you that jersey. Because you may not like the first round pick. I'm just keeping it 100.
Man, I like the
You
first
may not
round
like
pick.
him.
Man,
And
nah,
that's real.
we gonna sell them the dream. Y'all gonna get the
So
best
that's
wide
what I'm
receiver in the
saying.
draft, man. Hold
Whatever
on to
pick,
hope.
whatever pick we get, you can get the jersey. Because you may not like the first round pick. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, I'm just saying, hold on to hope, man. The Dallas Cowboys gonna have a dope ass draft to overcome this bullshit they trying to do out here in free agency. They need to have
Bro,
Brian
listen,
Thomas.
this isn't
They need
something
to
draft can change.
they need to have Brian Thomas. They need to have the best linebacker they can think of. They need to trade away somebody. They need to trade Michael Gallup for that first round pick you were talking about. They got to pull some shit out there. Yeah, this is awful the way it started.
Yeah, it's crazy because
Yeah,
losing Michael
can y'all
Gallup
hear
probably
me?
makes it worse. Yeah, we can hear you.
I can hear you now.
Okay, I know my network is changing while I'm on the road, but man, you right about that though. I don't know about this hope we've been talking about because like Wes said, we've been getting worse and worse. You know what I'm saying? And once I heard about Tyron Smith, I got back in the bandwagon for Tyler Biotis to stay. I don't want 40% of my line gone, but it looked like 40% of your line finna be gone. So that's
40%?
yes.
I
Yes.
Hey,
mean,
landlord, what if I told you, hey, bro, hey, landlord, you just pulled up to the bank. Hey, landlord, hey, man, we appreciate you for being a customer for a long time, but we had a little situation, okay? Um, the bank got seized. You know what I'm saying? We got bought out. And because of that, 40% of everything that's in your bank account is gone. 40%. You still have
That's too
60%
much.
though. You know? You
That's
still
too
have
much.
60% though.
that don't
We're
mean
gonna have
shit.
I'm gonna have some straightening up in that mug.
Bruh,
What?
40% is almost you're one play. And think about this. You can't be at 50%. If you lose one more person on your offensive line, you're at
60.
60.
I mean, listen, if you lose 40% of your income, you only had $10 in the bank, you're down to $6.
It's
Bruh, if you
terrible.
lose 40% of your income right now, bruh, the average person, almost everybody is
You
at
be probably
is
homeless,
I was just about to say that, bruh.
man. So
That's
let's look some,
40%
noticeable, bruh.
is way too much.
man. Let's
And
look at
then
some of
like
these
I
free
said,
agency moves, man.
we gotta pray that Terrence play better. And then now it looked like they finna swing for the fences with Brock Hoffman and TJ Bass. Like I said, I don't look at them as bad players, but I don't have nothing tangible to say that they gonna be good. You see what I'm saying? I
You're
have
like, I
nothing
don't know
tangible to
these
say
niggas.
that.
hey,
I
shout out
don't
to Dumb
know them.
Boy 77 for the $5 super chat on somebody in. He said the Jones pissing me off this free agency. Ain't it wonderful? But hey, they always say it's better to be pissed off than pissed on. But hey, right now they actually are pissing on us. They pissing on our dreams. So hey, the
Hey, you
Dallas
know what's
Cowboys front
crazy?
office is not doing us any favors right now, man. What you finna say?
Nah.
And you know what's crazy too? I said this on my show today. On my little rant I went off on. I said, man, you know the thing that sucks about the Cowboys, bro, is like, bro, we're not even replacing dudes who have replacements. Like, we're not even like, bro. It's not like we're losing cornerbacks. You know what I'm saying? Listen, we lost Dorrance Armstrong. Everybody's like, defensive end is a dime a dozen, bro. You're losing players from positions that you don't even have. Tony Pollard was here, and we were saying we needed a running back. You know what I
I ain't
mean?
gonna lie. I really thought Tony would sign some a little cheap and stay. That was kind of surprising, honestly. I thought
How
they was gonna screw us with that.
how are you surprised that Tony Pollard got the contract that he got?
No, what I'm saying is I thought that he would work something out cheaper for the Cowboy, like take some team friendly. That's what I
Hey,
assumed.
I mean,
but think
shit,
about
money
this.
talk. That man signed back in Tennessee, where he from. He has a business in Tennessee,
It
and they
makes
gave him
sense.
more money.
Yeah, it makes sense. No, that's why I'm saying. I'm
How much
just
is he
saying.
making a
I'm
year? How
not
much is he
saying he
making a year?
wrong.
$8
I'm
million
not saying he
dollars.
wrong. I just figured he would be on the team. So
And you know
now
what?
we got a whole brand new running back room. So
Yeah,
we need to be looking to see. Josh Jacobs gone to the Packers. Saquon went to the freaking Eagles. So now, who you looking for?
Aaron Jones.
What you gonna go get? Derrick Henry?
Aaron Jones, maybe, because he just got cut.
Aaron
Aaron
Jones, bro.
Jones, I don't know about that.
Aaron
I mean,
Jones,
shit.
he played 11 games last year. He had 652 yards, 2 touchdowns. Now I'm gonna tell you this right here: the last 5 games of the season last year, 121, 107, 117, 113, and 109. That was the last 5 games of the season last year, and he went dog crazy. Listen, he the only running back in the league that had 2 100-yard rushing games in the playoffs last year, and he only 29.
Yeah. Let's get through
And
some of
he
these.
live in Texas.
Let's get through some of these free agent signings. I know we done touched on them. So let's see who the hell ain't there. Like you just mentioned, Josh Jacobs took his ass to the Packers, got $12 million. And listen,
Hey, Kenny, not to cut you off. Can I say something real quick though? Hey, isn't it crazy how running backs are all of a sudden valuable now?
I mean, hey, I'm gonna just say this: the Dallas Cowboys aren't valuing running backs, and that's why we in this
Everybody
position.
else is though.
I mean, they are, but like hell, they don't want messing up. Hey, real quick, shout out to them boys 77 for the $5 super. That got you a raffle
Salute.
entry, by the way, man. So salute to you. My boy said we running the 22 toss, evidently. Man, we need to be running the
The
4-2
the
toss.
42 toss is goaded. Okay,
That's
we
goaded.
don't worry about running back, y'all. We got little legs. We still good.
Yeah, man. You know, y'all got Snoop Connor, man. Y'all good. You know, y'all gonna let
We
the
good.
boys y'all gonna let the boys gas you up about some dudes you ain't never seen play football before. Y'all know how that go. But back to real running backs. Josh Jacobs signed a 4-year, $48 million deal, so he making $12 million a year. Man, it's crazy. And listen though, the running back market has the value, right? Because we remember when running back was making 17, 15, 16. So him signing for 12 a year is still, you know, the running back
But you know, hey, Hitty,
running back
think
room
about this.
taking a step back. But you know, he's probably gonna be one of the highest paid, him and Saquon.
Yeah, but think about this. I think we need to listen to me. We need to get cameras in these owners meetings because I'm gonna be honest with you, dog. They're not devaluing the position; they're just refusing to pay it. Today was Monday. Go look at the top positions. If you go look at the top wide receivers, they're still available. You go look at the top offensive linemen, they're still
I was gonna
available.
say this the wide receivers that got signed too.
Cool.
Mike Evans was the top wide receiver. He
Yeah, but
already
I'm saying
signed. Michael Pittman Jr. was another top wide receiver. He's already signed. Gabe Davis done signed. The wide receivers are leaving the board too.
they're leaving the board. Well, I mean, either way, the point's still proven. You know what I'm saying? The league is signing running backs. The league is signing running backs. They just don't want to play them anymore.
I
Hey,
think
Like
I think
they're definitely
seeing
they
what
don't want to
San
pay them.
Francisco. I think seeing what San Francisco did to acquire Christian McCaffrey, it changing a lot of people's mentality on running back. And look, it looked like the Cowboys finna be behind the curve again. Like y'all don't understand what's going on. Everybody else like, hey, we need to run the ball. Like I said, what running the ball is, that's postseason football. That's something we couldn't do. We couldn't run the ball in the postseason. So we had to live or die by that. We need to be trying to make sure we acquire us a running back. We don't even have a running back on the roster right now. Like, it's looking bad, y'all. Like Rico Dallas are starting the running back, Deuce Vaughn and Snoop Connor and Malik Davis. That's your running back room.
that don't sound like they're gonna beat nobody. Hey, real quick,
That's your running back room.
them boys 77 hit somebody with a 5-piece. He said, "My bad, I meant the 4-2 toss, landlord."
Yeah. We appreciate you, man, for the support. But yeah, the 42 toss. If y'all know, man. If y'all know. Let the people in the chat. If you don't know what we mean by the 42 toss, ask somebody in the chat. They'll inform you. You know what I'm saying?
Indeed, man. All right, so we seen that boy got signed. Geno, who had 7 interceptions last, signed a 2-year deal worth $15 million for the Cincinnati Bengals. DB Mike Ford off the board. Gus Edwards just signed with the Chargers, former Baltimore Ravens. So that was Jim Harbaugh's first hiring as a head coach. Xavier McKinney Great safety for the New York Giants, also signed with the Packers. So the Packers ain't bullshitting. They done found they new young up and coming quarterback, and they're
quarterback,
putting pieces and they putting pieces around him.
and they
Yeah, and
invest.
they're also saying that there's no way in hell that Detroit's the best team in our division. There's no way in hell. The Packers
I,
woke up like there's no way in hell that the Detroit Lions are the best team in this division. There's no way in hell.
yeah,
They
because
got
think about
pride
it.
over there. They said we are the Packers. We won't allow this. You know what I'm
I,
saying?
Bro, I mean,
I
imagine being the Packers and watching the Detroit Lions. Like, bro, that's like the Giants being in the Super Bowl right now. Like,
yeah,
if the Giants was in the Super Bowl, bro, we're looking like we are right now. What the hell are we supposed? What the hell are we doing? Like, I like
facts.
teams like the Packers who see other teams getting grimy and be like, hell no, we ain't sitting around doing this.
I mean, I say this too. Both their seasons ended the same way. Both the Packers and the Lions lost to the 49ers. So
Lost
like
to the
hell,
same team, a running
lost to the
team.
lost to the same team. So in the postseason, so hell, they probably don't see much of a difference. And the Green Bay Packers, currently constructed, has already beaten the Detroit Lions last year, so they feel good about their
They
chances.
feel good about themselves.
Yeah,
Look,
yeah,
think about this. Every team that was in the playoffs except for us can run the ball.
that's sad
Damn,
too.
Every
that's right.
team. Every team. Detroit, Gibbs, and the other guy, Montgomery,
Yep,
49ers,
Christian
CMC,
McCaffrey.
even the Ravens, even though they ain't got no standout running back, they got Lamar Jackson,
They
so
got
they can
Lamar
run.
Jackson.
Yeah, they got good.
Who else? The Eagles, they had Jalen Hurts and Swift.
Mm-hmm.
Who
Speaking of
else?
Swift, he signed with the Chicago Bears for the same exact deal as Tony Pollard.
Every single team, every other team we just named, other than the Dallas Cowboys, can run the ball. The Packers,
The
Aaron Jones,
Browns,
and the other guy,
yeah, the
the big
Browns, the
dude,
Texans, they could run. The hell,
the
the Chiefs,
Texans, the
the
Chiefs
Chiefs.
with Pacheco.
Mm-hmm. Hey, real quick, shout out to my boy Numbhead Neil entering the chat box for the 499 for your mind. He said, "What's up, gents? I slapped up Jones's 569 times, hoping they will wake the fuck up for once. Man, they
Please,
sleep. They in a coma, man. They in a coma. It's over with. You try fighting a good fight. It
I'm
is what
just
it
trying to
is.
see how do you feel like you getting better right now? I thought the whole objective was for you to get better each year. So you gonna sit up and let all the top tier players just go by. Not only while you doing that, you losing players. So you getting even more hoes. So like I'm
No,
not
you know
gonna
Jerry
act
got
like
them
it's
hoes.
he ain't lying. But look, you know I'm not gonna go crazy about some of the people we lost. Like we can't replace them. But we are not replacing anybody though. Like we ain't did nothing. Like at least give me something. Like don't take away the toy and don't replace it with nothing. That's stupid. The baby gonna cry. Like what are you doing? Give
And
us
this
something.
And
You
I'm
know what
gonna
I'm saying?
say
Go ahead.
the thing is the Dallas Cowboys can create cap space. Like we only got $2 million in cap space, but that's because they sat on their hands. They haven't done the Dak Prescott extension. They haven't done the CD Lamb extension. Was has done. I don't see that man playing on a 1 year deal after having a first team All Pro selection. They haven't done the Trayvon Diggs restructure. They haven't restructured Terrence Steele. They haven't cut or traded Michael Gallup.
Bruh, Jerry is still. Listen to me. Last time I checked, Jerry was on GPS. The GPS said he was in between the Atlantic and the South Pacific. You know what I'm saying? They seen him. They seen him with a bunch of unsavory individuals. You know what I'm saying? And a couple of ladies. You know what I'm saying? When the boat get back, Jerry's gonna be back. You guys know Jerry always. See, the problem is this. It's a scheduling error. Jerry Jones scheduled his family vacation the same week as free agency. So because of that, we have to wait till he gets back. As soon as Jerry gets back from vacation, bro, we're gonna be on and cracking. Like I don't know, like why do y'all like you guys know Jerry Jones always takes the family on vacation around this time, and he doesn't give a damn what the NFL's doing. He's not gonna miss that quality time with his family. So as soon as the boat docks, we'll be back on free agency. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I said the same thing. Like Jerry's not losing player. I mean, Jerry's not gaining players. He's not replacing players. They're not doing anything. Like there's no rumors. Like think about this. You're losing starters without any rumors of keeping them.
Time
So
out.
you're
I
gonna
do you
tell me?
one
So think
better.
about this.
I do you.
That means this
I
whole
do you.
time you were watching Tyler Baez play be your starting center, and you was telling yourself, "I don't give a damn if this mother effer leaves."
Think about this though. We ain't even in a position to do nothing. That's it. We a couple steps behind. Like the first step was to open cap space. So now we ain't even open cap space to be in a position to get a free agent. So we ain't even took the steps yet. Like
Mm-hmm.
if we wanted to sign somebody, we would have to restructure, then sign. Like we don't have them. We didn't even do the first step yet. That's what's so
And you
depressing
know what,
about it. Like,
landlord?
that's very discouraging for you not to even been and did the first step.
But you
Like,
know what,
you
landlord?
had one job. Go ahead.
And guess what, landlord? They are purposely doing it that way so that you could purposely have that excuse.
But it's not an excuse because they could have
No,
did
but
this
listen
shit
to me. But
weeks
listen to me,
ago.
idiot. But listen to me, Henny. When you go into a meeting with, when I go into a meeting with such and such player, I don't even got to bring up Dak. If you already know that I haven't signed him, you are going to understand why I can't bend on certain stuff. And I'm going to tell you, the Cowboys do that as a leverage against other players. Because I'm going to tell you this right now. When you don't have leverage versus Dak, you know what you do? You use Dak versus other people. Because you got to get that money back somehow. Listen, Dak is going to bend us over. And he rightfully so. And then when I say, listen to me,
Pause.
when I
Pause.
say, I know, when I say Dak is, and listen to me, I don't want people to think that Dak is ripping us off because he's not ripping us off. I'm just speaking as if I'm Jerry Jones because Dak is actually the biggest come up of ever. Bro, you have 4 years of a starting quarterback for $2 million. You will never get a deal like that ever in life.
Mm-mm.
Kirk Cousins just signed for 4 years for 180.
Yep. At
That
30,
gave you
at 30,
4 years for
at
$2
35,
million. You'll never get a deal like that again, bruh.
at
Never.
35 years old with one career playoff game off an Achilles injury, that man got $45 million a year. And folks really think that Dak Prescott, second team All Pro, second in MVP voting, won't get a super bag being 5 years younger if he hit the open market. Folks is
And,
snorting
and, and I'm gonna
powder.
tell you,
And
and,
healthy. And
and
healthy.
listen, Kirk Cousins, I'm on mama though. Kirk Cousins, you invited to all the barbecues, homeboy.
I was
All the
just about to say,
barbecues.
I like
Because
Kirk
Kirk
Cousins, bro.
gets
He know how to
paid,
get that
bruh.
bag. He know how to get
Kirk
that
gonna
bag.
get
I
that
respect
bag,
Kirk.
bruh. Kirk gonna
Kirk gonna
Also,
get that
listen.
man.
hey, Michael
I
McQuay
always said that
hit
Kirk Cousins
somebody
gonna
with
be
a
one.
two-piece super chat. So salute to you, Michael McQuay.
Shout out,
Salute to
hey, that's
Mr.
my boy.
Michael McQuay.
How many contracts has Kirk Cousins had in his career? It's ridiculous, bruh.
Yeah, they
Kirk
get
Cousins
paid.
is going to be one of the wealthiest football players to ever play football, bro.
Kirk gets the bag, man.
And you know what the secret for Kirk is? And this is the same thing. I said it the other day. I said, yo, if I'm Dak Prescott, I'm trying to be like Kirk Cousins. I'm signing 3-year deals, 4-year deals. And I'm a bet on the fact that somebody will want me. If you don't want me, somebody will. And
Yep.
guess what? That's exactly what happened with Kirk Cousins. People can say, "Oh, Dak is the black Kirk Cousins." If Dak is the black Kirk Cousins, that means Dak should be making more than him.
Yep. Now listen, Dak Prescott been more successful than Kurt. That man got more all pros, more playoff wins. Like he got better overall numbers. So yeah, man, like
And
Dak
he
Prescott
got
definitely deserves
he winning the head-to-head battle with Kirk Cousins too.
it. Better career win percentage in the regular season, postseason. So yeah, Dak
I don't
Prescott
think
got
Kirk ever
the edge.
beat Dak. Kirk ain't never beat Dak, has he?
He
Yeah, he
beat
beat
Dak
him.
one time. One
Yeah,
time.
once. It was in the 2019 season. In 2019 season, yeah. We lost a shootout with Minnesota
At home or in Minnesota? I can't remember that.
at the
In
crib.
Minnesota.
It was at the
Oh,
crib.
okay. That's the
Because
one
we
when
won the one in Minnesota when CeeDee Lamb made the catch.
and look, it's so
We blew
messed
him
up.
out.
Dak and Coop was cooking that game too, and we
Yeah, they were
still
going
lost.
crazy. Yeah,
They were going crazy. Toe
remember?
tap catches.
Yeah, that's
That
this
was
toe tap game.
and Michael Gallup had a toe tap. Like
Hey,
Dak was on fire. But
hey,
we
fellas,
still lost.
can I ask y'all a question? That's none of my damn Cowboy business.
What's up?
What that?
Listen here. This is a segue on another subject, right? Because Jefferson is about to get paid. Imagine them paying him this ridiculous amount of money, and then they about to get a Trey Lance-like quarterback to throw the ball to him.
That don't even make no sense to me.
That don't
They
make
must be
no,
finna
bro. It don't
draft
make
one.
no sense, bro.
They finna draft one. They got to. And that ain't no guarantee to me. I already said this. If we don't want to sign Dak, what the hell we gonna sign CD for?
Facts.
It makes
Ain't no
no
point.
sense.
If I ain't got a CD, I don't need them 12s if I ain't got a CD player.
And
Hey,
then look, we could go try to brainstorm on these quarterback options, but is it gonna be like I said, Dak and CD are the best duo in football together. Like they showed you that last year. They was better than everybody. So, okay, even if you do go get a quarterback, are they gonna be as good as that? I
probably
don't
not.
care who it is. The
Hey,
likelihood of it happening is very slim. Like
hey,
you
listen,
gotta at least you gotta hope that duo be at least good. Then you will pray that they be great. Then you got to think about if they can reach the level that Dak and CD reached.
and
That's a
landlord, let me
different
tell you
level.
something. Can I tell you something? Because me and my cousin, we was up. I was smoking a blunt, and he was probably laid up somewhere. He always, every time I hit up, what you doing? I'm laid up with my lady. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He one of them
Hey.
dudes make you feel like you ain't doing what you supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? Then
Don't
he
do
say
that,
it right in front of your gal. He one of those, you know what I'm saying? What you doing? Oh, I'm out here playing with the kids. What you doing? Oh, I'm just in here making some dinner, watching a movie with the lady. You know how I do it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just
nigga.
reading the
Crazy.
scriptures. I'm reading the
Yeah,
scriptures right now.
just make you just feel bad about what you do.
Hold on, man. I remember I
I'm
told
like,
y'all. I remember I told
I
y'all
gotta
niggas I
go
couldn't
straight.
stay. I couldn't stay at whatchamacallit. I was going to church.
Hey, but
And
listen
I
to me.
look,
Hey,
I
hey,
gotta
landlord.
go right. I went right home and went to church. Go ahead.
Facts, I did too yesterday. Hey, look, listen. But let me tell you, in this conversation, this random conversation that we was having, you know what we discovered?
What?
What's
CeeDee
up?
Lamb has been the best wide receiver in football over the last 2 years.
Yep.
He has. He
Like,
has.
now, listen,
But
I hope my cousin got them screenshots because, bruh, CeeDee Lamb, listen to me. Jefferson has a bigger name and platform than CD. Chase has a bigger name and platform than CD. But when you look at the numbers over the last 2 years, bro, they're night and day, bro. And CD's healthy. Like, if you go look at how many games Justin Jefferson's played in the last 2 years, you're like, bro, how is he talking about getting paid? And guess what? Minnesota's gonna pay him. They're gonna make
then
him a top.
So
Like,
CD
then
drop them,
Lamb,
Minnesota went and got Jordan Addison too. They went and got another receiver.
CD
hey,
Lamb has the most
drop them numbers,
receptions.
please, if you can. Drop them numbers if you got them, if you still got them.
Yeah, I'm trying to read them out to y'all niggas now. 242 receptions for CD Lamb since 2022. The person with the second most is Tyreek Hill. He has 238. The person with the third most catches is actually St. Brown. Then Diggs, then Pittman, then Kelsey. Jefferson is at 196. So CD
He been
Lamb,
hurt though.
yeah, he been hurt, but hey, availability is also
Yeah,
an ability.
exactly.
You're right.
That's a part of the game. That's a part of the game.
I'm
Being
taking.
available is a part of the game.
I'm taking CD.
All right. CeeDee Lamb is second in receiving yards in that time behind only Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill has 3,509 yards. CeeDee Lamb has 3,108. The next person behind CeeDee Lamb is A.J. Brown, who has 2,952 yards. Right? Most receiving touchdowns is Devontae Adams. He has 22. Second most is your boy CeeDee Lamb, who has 21. So
Yeah.
forget Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase.
They're not even in there. They're not
I
even up there.
just told you. Look, you know how good CD is. Hey, you remember AJ Brown? All that AJ Brown talk, and we know AJ a dog. He can ball. They was saying AJ was better than CD. You ain't hear that no more. You ain't hear that no more. They
Nah.
had that was a big argument, like, but probably at the beginning of this season, they was
Yep.
saying AJ was better than CD Lamb. You ain't hear them. You ain't even hear Philly saying that no more.
Nah, they woke up. They were having a good ass dream. Then they woke all the way up. Cause listen,
CD put them boys to bed. Yeah,
that
he
man was
shut
a
them up.
first team All Pro. First team All Pro. Like you can't take nothing away from that, man. That man realistically, CeeDee Lamb should have been in the running for Offensive Player of the Year. I know that Christian McCaffrey ended up getting it, deservedly so, because he ran his team to the Super Bowl basically. But you know, man, like CeeDee Lamb was one of them. He was a difference maker. That man was impactful in everything he did. Running the ball, catching the ball, scoring touchdowns. Like CeeDee Lamb was a load to deal with.
And he's been available, bro. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Listen to me. He don't even got a podcast either, y'all. So my question is
Yikes.
gonna be, what are
Hold
you
on, hold
gonna
on,
use
hold
against
on,
him, bro?
hold on.
What
That's
are you
rare.
gonna
That's rare
use?
these days. That is
Bro,
rare.
CD doesn't have anything, bro. He don't have anything.
Dang.
He
See,
don't have
there you go.
anything. And he plays. And he's there. He don't complain. He's not in the media. He's not on a podcast. The only podcast CD Lamb is on was Micah's. One time. He's not on FN Sports. He's not on Twitter. He's not on Instagram, bruh.
Undisputed.
He's not on any show. CD Lamb practices and goes home, bruh. Like nobody knows what CD Lamb does. So what are you going to use, Cowboy Nation? What are you going to use? When they say that we're not going to pay this young man, what are you going to use?
They gonna
Absolutely
use
nothing.
their
Think about this.
checkbook
They're
and write
literally
that man
using
a
a
check.
podcast right now not to pay Micah. They're using a podcast to not pay a kid. A
I mean,
podcast.
Wes, this is CeeDee Lamb's last year in Dallas. If they don't give him a contract this year, they're gonna have to tag him to prevent him from going to free agency next
Bruh,
year.
CeeDee Lamb had better not freaking play, bruh. And I don't give a damn. Y'all can take my Cowboy card. This ain't football season. This is off season. So you gotta rock with what makes sense, and you gotta rock for those. CeeDee Lamb held us down last year. Why would you guys not want like that says, listen to me. I'm looking in the camera and I'm gonna say this to all y'all. That says something about you. If you gonna let this boy hold us down the way he held us down, knowing we had nothing, bruh. I said the only way we was gonna make it to the Super Bowl last year, after I told y'all I didn't believe we were a Super Bowl team, is if we CeeDee Lamb it all the way through the playoffs. Did I not? I said we gonna have to Dak and CeeDee Lamb it, bruh. He's gonna have
Time
to do
out. Time out.
everything for us.
Time out. I don't want to start no ish, right? But why you tell me we don't need no receiver then?
Huh?
Continue. Go ahead.
Because you can't throw the ball to two people at the same time. And I don't think you're gonna
Bro,
get. I don't think you're gonna get. See, listen to me. I don't. Dak Prescott is. I don't want Dak throwing the ball that much.
He's
We
I
don't
going to
don't
even have
throw
care
an
the
what
ball
you
offensive
that
want.
much
line
though.
We
now,
don't
Who,
we
who the
don't
hell is
care
going
what
to
you
who
want.
going to run the ball though? Who don't run the ball right
That's,
now, man?
bro. Who
bro,
gonna block for him?
it's
Who
the
going to run the
same.
ball? Who?
Listen to me. Dak is on his fourth center, bro. Fourth. He only been in
Yeah.
the league
I'm,
8 years.
Okay. And so listen, your best bet is still Dak Prescott. If the offensive line can't pass block or run block, your quarterback is still your best option because you ain't got no damn running back. And they already told you they ain't finna sign no good running back.
I'm telling y'all right now, if you think we're not finna throw the ball, because I mean we can hope and wish for anything. Like
Yeah,
I'm trying to wait a minute. I'm trying to do what's best for the team, what I know we gonna do. I'm trying to protect ourselves from ourselves. If we gonna come out here and throw the ball like we crazy, at least have some weapons. That's all I'm saying. And that's what Mike McCarthy is gonna do. He's gonna throw the ball, y'all. That's what he's gonna do.
hey, I'm
That's
gonna
what
tell
he's
y'all
done his
this.
whole career. Since
If
he been a head coach, since he been a play caller, what he been doing? Throwing the ball, bro. That's what he
listen
been
to me,
doing.
if they play around with CeeDee Lamb and CeeDee Lamb is not signed by April 1st, I will 100% be all in on getting a receiver because one, I know for a fact we're gonna lose him. Two, we're gonna be too good at any point, no time soon with Dak Prescott to get anything close to that, and we're never gonna sign a receiver that's a young receiver in their prime right now. We might get Devontae Adams when he's Devontae Williams 5 years from now. He got tax
Don't do that
problems,
shit.
2 baby mamas, a girlfriend that won't stop calling him. You know what I'm saying?
When he
When he's
getting
playing,
exposed
listen to
like
me.
Zion
Listen
Williams.
to me. When he's playing for the Dallas Cowboys for tax credits, like that's
Man.
literally what we get players. We get players that come to the Dallas Cowboys because it's best for their tax situation.
But listen, that's exactly why we want us to draft one of them, man. Because
Yes.
listen, every time a wide receiver is there and they BPA, they take them. Technically we didn't need to get CeeDee Lamb when we got CeeDee Lamb. He was just the
Yeah,
best
because we
player
had Cooper.
available. Yeah, you had
Listen,
Cooper, and you had Michael Gallup coming off a 1,100-yard
playing
season,
ball.
and you
Yeah.
could have just re-signed Randall Cobb because Randall Cobb had like 800, 900 yards that season. You just let him walk, so
I
you
want
didn't even need CeeDee Lamb. So I want to do the same thing this year. If one of those great wide receivers are there at 24, go ahead and get them. And
please.
I know they're going to market them. They're going to sell you on the jerseys. They're going to involve them in the offense. And I still want them to sign CeeDee Lamb. I just want to have them. I just want to have my wide receiver room taken care of for half a decade. Because you signed a wide receiver this year, Wes. I'm not going to talk to you about a wide receiver again for almost 10 years.
Facts.
But hey,
Facts. And this is what I want
on
people
here?
to know though. This is what I want people to know though. We think about need. I think we need to recalibrate the way we look at need. Like, bro, nothing ever happens on point at the right time like that. Sometimes you just gotta do it. Like, it's almost like having a baby. Like, you be like, I ain't ready for a baby. The baby don't give a damn what you're ready for. It's coming. It's coming. It's here. So like, let's get out of the need type of category. Like, think about this. When it came to a wide receiver in the CeeDee Lamb draft, we did not need a wide receiver. And guess what? We drafted him and he went crazy. Every time we do that, it always works. Because it's not about what you need, it's about what's there. It's about what's going on right now.
You
Like,
technically
you see
you
what
didn't
I'm
need
saying?
Michael Parsons either, did you?
That's my point. You didn't need Michael Parsons either. You
Listen to me.
needed, look, you needed a cornerback, but you had Michael Parsons sitting there. That's the difference. Like, it ain't all about need. Like, if you sit up and wait on life to perfectly align your needs and your wants and what's going on right now together, that's very rare gonna happen, bro. That's seldom.
Yeah, but this is the
Sometimes
thing
you
though.
just gotta go for what's going on right now and make the best decision right now,
But see,
and
this is the
worry
thing
about
about it is.
later.
But see, the cool thing about the Cowboys is we have so many needs that there's so many. You have other options, like, and that's why I say, like, for me, it's gonna be hard for me. Like, I'm okay with a wide receiver in the first round if I have a starting center already on my team.
They are this. Let's go. They told you that who your starting center was. We just ain't trying to hear that shit.
Um,
They told you they gonna start that nigga. They said
Brock
what's the key word they use? We are comfortable with TJ Bass and Brock Hoffman. What Brian
that
Broderick say about them when they use that word comfortable?
that was them testing the waters. They were trying to see how we was gonna react to that.
Man, cause listen, it's cheap. Both of them boys
Yeah,
are undrafted free agents. They don't gotta invest no high quality pick on offensive linemen. They can pay them peanuts, and then when it's time to pay them, you can run that game. We believed in you. We got you, and we started. You gave you this opportunity. You can take this team friendly deal. Them the kind of dudes they like because they can talk sweet to them in the ear and bend them over.
Hey, I'm curious to know how many starting centers Patrick Mahomes has had in his career.
Let me go check. That's a very good question, bro.
Bro,
I'm
Dak
curious
is
to
on.
know. I'm
Listen
curious.
to me. Dak is on his fourth. He is on his. Listen, I only had one starting center my entire. Yeah, my boy CJ started. My boy, I buy phones from him now. My boy CJ, he was our starting center. He started. I had two centers because he started sophomore, junior, and senior. Then we had a senior that was starting my freshman year. Dak is on his fourth. There's only two people that touch the ball on every play:
Bro,
the center
40% of your
and
line
Dak.
is gone.
And think about this: your center has to account for an extra 10% because he's the one calling the plays. He's the one pointing at everybody. He's the one saying the mic is right there, the middle's right there, the hama is right there. So
Let me
your play
see.
caller, your line shifter is gone. So Hoffman, think about this: Hoffman has to be good at being a center. Then he also has to be good at identifying blitzes. Typically, that's something you pick up from playing. So I'm going to tell you this right now. Hoffman might be good, but I'm going to tell you this right now. There's going to be some major miscues at the beginning of the season. And it just
Yeah,
sucks that it's going to be
I'm not
standing right
saying.
behind my quarterback.
Let me be clear on this right now. I'm not saying that I don't believe in these young men that they can't be good.
But it's
I
going to be
just
some
don't. I
growing
just
pains.
ain't seen it before. I just ain't seen it. I can't guarantee it. Like I like what I seen from both of them. But like I said, I can't guarantee you that this gonna be a good line. But this is what I want y'all to think about though. This finna be a crossroad right here for Mike McCarthy. Okay, What is the easiest thing for an O lineman to do?
Run block.
Okay. What do we not have right now?
Running back.
Or
Okay,
run
Mike
scheme.
McCarthy. Mike McCarthy, listen, we don't have a running back, and we gonna have if we coming into 2024 rocking with these young players, you need to be investing in a running back right now then. And
Hey,
then they
Aaron Jones.
almost gonna force your hand. They almost gonna force your hand to run the ball because you got this young, inexperienced line. So this gonna be a crossroad. Mike McCarthy gonna really have to understand, like, okay, I got a young line. I can't throw the ball 60 times a game,
Nope.
or we just gonna lose. That's what it's gonna be. He gonna have a crossroad. He gonna have to make a decision. I got a young line. I must run the ball,
Hey, you
or
know what's
I'm gonna
crazy?
do whatever I do and be stubborn
yo, I
and
got the
just be
answer to your
ineffective.
question though, West Coast.
Go
Go
ahead.
ahead.
He's had 3.
Think about this. Think about this, fellas. Some of the decisions that you've made, like, you know how you make bad decisions in life, like with your credit, you be like, damn, and then you go try to finance something with your new lady, you like, damn, I can't get it because of what? And she be like, who was you getting a 2009 Volkswagen Jetta for? Like, man, I don't, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? All them bad decisions you made as a young person, or why you go get 9 iPhone 6s? Because I was selling them. That's why. All them bad decisions you made, you know what I'm saying? That now you're a responsible adult. You pay your taxes on time. You go to church. You go up inside Verizon, try to get your girl a new phone, and your ass get denied. Why? Because some dumb stuff you did 15 years ago. Think about this. The Dallas Cowboys, when they was young, they did some dumb stuff. Like what? I don't know. Like release Ezekiel Elliott instead of restructuring him. And guess what? 2 years later, you're still paying for a running back while you need a running back, and he's a free agent to go sign with a whole nother team.
That is crazy as hell. Real quick, shout out to Numbhead Neil. He's one of y'all with a $4.99 for the mind. He said, I don't
Salute.
get why they always go cheap, but never save a lot of money and or spend any of it for that matter, and always end up over the cap anyways. Well, like West Coast pointed out with the Ezekiel Elliott thing, you're paying them $6 million now not to be on your
Not to
team.
be on the team.
Right. So listen, I know there were some people that wanted to get rid of Ezekiel Elliott when the time came, but the Dallas Cowboys never actually replaced Ezekiel Elliott. They told you that Rico Dow would be able to pick up the slack for what Ezekiel Elliott lacked.
They actually
They
said
went
Ronald Jones. They actually said Ronald
yeah
Jones.
they went and got Ronald Jones. Really with Malik Davis. Malik Davis had it was his job to lose going into the season, and that man didn't even make it out of training camp. they got
I
rid
don't
of that
think,
man so quick.
bro. I don't think y'all. Like I said, when I reviewed this season at the beginning of the year, bro, we didn't. I don't think we realized how risky it was for all the positions that we did this for, and now we really. It's surprising that we even had that much success. Like for real, and it's not good for us either, because that's gonna make them keep thinking that they can keep doing stupid stuff like this.
Hey, so
So
you know
they
what that
like,
means,
hey,
man?
we don't need a running back. Throw Rico Down out there. And screw Ezekiel Elliott. Tony Pollard coming off of ACL, he good. Terrence Steele coming off of ACL, he good. Oh,
ACL,
screw Dalton
PCL,
Schultz.
MCL.
Yeah.
Look,
Hey,
screw
fellas,
Dalton
I'm gonna ask
Schultz.
you a question.
Screw Dalton Schultz. We got this new tight end that's gonna just do well. Like even if the stuff they tried that was risky, even if it was successful, it still was risky. That don't mean it's gonna work all the time. You just
Facts.
can't. That's just like you speeding on the highway. You swerving at 100 miles per hour when it's wet, and you didn't wreck. How many times you think that's gonna happen?
Not
I
You
don't
know
know.
what
often.
I'm saying?
Hey, let's ask some real questions though. Let's answer some
It
real
still was
questions.
risky.
Let's answer some real questions right now. I want to ask a real question right now. Dallas Cowboys, Philadelphia Eagles, Washington Commanders, New York Giants. You are looking at rosters alone today, on paper, have not played a game. Rank the teams in the NFC East right now. Since it's
It,
my game, I'll be the first person to piss everybody off.
I was
You
gonna.
honest,
Can
I'm
I
a.
piss people off first? Because we probably gonna have the same answer.
I'll let you do it then. I hit my blunt. Go ahead.
All right, go ahead. I'm gonna say the Philadelphia Eagles at
Facts.
the top, Dallas
Facts.
Cowboys, Washington Commanders, then the Giants. Because the Giants are worse than us.
That's the same order I was gonna say.
LandLord.
It's the same
Because listen,
order. Unfortunately,
AJ Brown is mad, but he's still on the team.
listen. I'm gonna say this right now. I said that when I talked to him earlier, what I said, man, we finna have to deal with Saquon and Jalen Hurts on a read option, bro. With
Micah
that
can only be
line,
on
they
one
got.
side.
Now
Micah
look,
can only
I'm
be
not
on one
acting
side.
like y'all know how I feel about Jalen Hurts, but that man is an athlete and he can run the ball. That's one thing we know he can do. He's an athletic quarterback. So just imagine how confused D-Law, Michael was on the read option to begin with. Now you got a phenomenal athlete like Saquon doing it with Jalen Hurts like that. That's crazy. But
That's
the
how the
only
read
thing
options are
is,
designed. That's how it's
the
designed.
only
It's
thing
designed for those
is,
plays.
the only thing about it is, can he stay healthy? That's it. That's all. That's the only risk in it. And just like I said, sometimes you just gotta risk it. You gotta risk it, bro. I said what I said when we talked about Saquon. I said I don't care about how hurt he be. Sometimes you got that's a part of the game. Try it. He might not be hurt in that. That's what
I
I was
mean,
saying.
listen,
Look, we can't
they did it with
go
Swift.
off of hypotheticals.
Hey, and think about
Exactly.
this
We
with
can't just
Kellen
go off
Moore. And think about
hypotheticals.
this with Kellen Moore as his offensive coordinator. He ain't gonna put him in too much trouble because he ain't gonna be running the ball that much. Because Kellen Moore's still
Exactly.
the offensive. The only thing, listen to me, the only thing we got going for us with the Eagles is Kellen Moore will be calling the plays. You know what
I
I'm saying?
forgot Kellen Moore over there.
Yes, he
I
is,
really
bro.
did.
Yeah, that's the only saving grace. I said that
Yes, he
Saquon gonna end up
is.
beating Kellen Moore ass before the season over with.
Yes, he is. Kellen Moore is the
So
offensive.
we know we're gonna see Saquon at center at some point in time next year.
Mm.
That's a fact. But I ain't gonna lie, look, we can hate the Eagles all we want. I fell in love with football first before I became a Cowboy fan. So I just gotta talk football for real. Like, bro, that read option with them two, that's gonna be something to deal with. I'm gonna
But
just
it
be
don't
real.
matter.
Like, that's gonna be something to deal with right now.
Man, Dallas Cowboys got to do something. Cause listen, you lost a starting center already. You lost a pass rusher that was second on your team in sacks, and then you also turned around. Who else did we lose? We
Tyler
lost Tyler B.
Biotis,
No, that's it,
Dorrance
center.
Armstrong,
Doris
Dor-
Armstrong.
Tony
Somebody
Pollard.
else signed.
All
Tony
starters.
and
Pollard.
Ty
All starters. All
Tony Pollard.
starters.
Yeah,
Hey, I'm
you
gonna ask
lost.
you guys. I'm
You
gonna ask you
lost.
guys.
You lost
Hey,
1,000-yard rusher, and ain't got nobody else on the team.
hey, landlord. We didn't get your order.
What you mean? Yeah, it's the same. The Eagles on top right now.
Okay, so that's your order. That's what
Cowboys,
I would.
Eagles, Cowboys, maybe Washington, and then the Giants. I don't know. Yeah, I think the
Yeah,
Giants the last. Watch,
yeah. Giants
Washington
ain't did
making a
shit.
lot of moves, bro. I don't know if it's gonna work, but I feel better about them than what I see from the Giants. The Giants got Daniel Jones, and they don't even want him. And then
At
they just
least
And think
lost
about this,
Saquon.
landlord. And think about this. We play the Eagles twice a year, and then you also play Lamar Jackson in Dallas. That means weather's not going to be an option. You're going to have three quarterbacks with who can really get out there, Brad. We remember what Lamar Jackson did to us when we went to Baltimore on that 4th and 13. Everybody in the stadium knew what these mother effers was about to do, except for the damn defense. Lamar Jackson was going to keep the ball and run up the middle. Of course, he was going to do that.
That
Of course, he
read
was going to do that.
option,
hey,
man,
Of
that's
course,
gonna
he was
give
going to
us
do
some
that.
problems.
I was gonna say,
Everybody in the stands knew he was going to do it, except for the 11 dudes on the field.
he talked about Commander. At least Commander got a starting center. They got something
Yeah,
Dallas Cowboys don't for one. They got a starting center, ours. Also, we play a bunch of good quarterbacks this year, Wes. We play Russ. We play Russ in the Steelers. We play Kirk Cousins in the Atlanta Falcons. We're gonna play Lamar Jackson, as you mentioned. Deshaun Watson, he might still be Mr. Freaky Man.
I mean, bro,
He might have a
Deshaun
flashback.
Watson just got a better receiver, bro. He just got He has Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy now,
Yeah. So hey, listen, if he don't
and
do something,
Njoku, and
if he don't
Njoku.
if he don't do something with this, then I don't know what to tell you
if
about
he
that.
can keep his, never mind, never mind.
Man, that's his issue right
Hey man,
there.
that was a listen
Like
to me, hey
he
bro.
fell
That
off.
was allegedly, bro. That was allegedly
Well,
37
It ain't that
times.
much
listen,
allegedly in the world.
Allegedly 37
allegedly,
times he did it. Allegedly 37 times.
allegedly, he needs to start back getting massages. He ain't been doing shit since he stopped.
Hey, you
Oh, he
ain't
just need
lying.
to really holler a real 305. You feel me?
See, the problem is why. Look, why
Massage
he
parlor.
gotta
That's what the
have
problem is right
he
there.
gotta have like 7 different masseuses though. Like, bro, just hire you one that might be a lady of the night or something. You know,
Why you
might
make
do
me sound
something
like a
strange.
vampire? He said,
I'm
And
just
lady.
saying. That's called a euphemism, HTM. You know, I
I,
learned the word while I was out of town. That's called a euphemism.
man,
You know what I'm saying?
I can tell
So
you just learned that you just threw that bitch out there blatantly, nigga. Like, yeah,
I'm
you
just saying. I'm just saying. It's a euphemism. She's a lady of the night. You know, she might do something strange
for a
for
piece of
what?
change.
A
but
little
wait, but
piece of
time out.
change. So
According
he
to
just get him
listen to me.
one, make her sign some paperwork, and all is well. You know,
According to court
the
documents,
end. The end.
according to court documents, he did not know that happy endings actually meant happier endings, according to documents. And not only was it, yeah, I mean, like, you know how it is, man. You know how it is, man. He in Houston, man. I'm just like 37 times. God damn, man.
You ain't learned from a mistake.
I'm just
30.
saying, bro. Like, okay, look, I'm gonna go and say this right now too.
That was buying some
Man,
cook.
Kurt finna cook over there with Atlanta too. Watch what
Yeah,
I
with
tell you.
Bijan
Kurt
and
finna
Bijan, the
cook with
tight end.
Kyle Pitts,
Drake
Bijan,
London.
Drake London. Them boys finna cook. Now I don't know what their defense gonna do, but I guarantee you, Kurt finna have a regular
You
old
know
Kurt
something?
year. He
They
And
finna
had
that
a
cook with that
division wide
offense.
open.
they had a top 10 defense last year. Folks don't know that.
Hey, think about
Man,
this.
them boys
Think about
finna
this.
go out there.
And think about this: the division that he's in is the best quarterback in the division was Baker Mayfield. Like the Bucks won the division with Baker Mayfield. If you're Atlanta, you got to feel like Kirk Cousins is a better quarterback than Baker Mayfield. So you have to feel like if you're Atlanta that you are the best team in your division right now.
It don't seem like the Vikings wanted to lose Kirk either, because why would you draft a receiver last year and you got Justin Jefferson on your team?
They didn't want to lose Kurt.
They didn't want to lose Kirk. This took them by surprise. It had to. Because you dropped a receiver last year and then now you have no quarterback.
I
That
mean,
makes no
hey.
sense at all.
So hey, let's see if they really want Trey Lance. Let's see if we get that second round pick out there.
Yeah, see how that's now it's a second round pick. Now West Coast don't sound so crazy.
Hey, once shit hit the fan, then you already know what the hell you got to clean up.
Yeah, now everybody
Now we
want
gotta
that
get
first
a
round pick
center.
now.
Now look, it was
Yeah,
basically what West Coast said too. Like we got so many holes that we could pull an audible
you
like
got
we
so
did
many
with
what?
CeeDee Lamb. Holes.
Oh, I was gonna
L.
say.
Okay. You know I'm country. Listen, you are from the southern region, sir. We do not pronounce all the letters in any word. Okay.
I'm just
I just
melling. I'm
did
just
that
melling.
for dramatic effect. But
I
you know
know.
what I mean, bro. We don't holes
Hey,
with the
Justin
L.
Fields is still out there.
That's you know
Justin Fields is still available.
That might be the
who
trade.
gives a
I was thinking Justin Fields would have went to Atlanta, but they said
Atlanta want to
Atlanta
fuck
was
with
like, we ain't trying to
commodity.
play around. We want a quarterback. We
Atlanta
want a
said we
secure
want a
quarterback.
real quarterback.
We want a real quarterback. That's exactly what Atlanta said.
Oh, but Chicago. Chicago will be straight as hell if they can flip Justin Fields for pick number 11. They already got the first overall pick. They've got pick number 9. If they can turn Justin Fields into the pick number 11, they finna go crazy this draft.
And they gonna
Well,
screw it all the way up because that's what Chicago always do.
Pretty much. But hey, they did do one
They gonna
smart
drop
thing.
they gonna draft the 2024 Mitchell Trubisky. And
But
all is
hey,
well and ends well. The end.
I
Go
was
ahead.
gonna say they got something smart they brewing up. They supposed to be getting a dome.
Chicago should
They
have.
need a
Chicago
dome.
should have gotten Kirk
Chicago
Cousins.
in a dome though, that Soldier Field in a dome, I don't like it. That ain't football.
That is
No,
football because
no.
they'll never have a Super Bowl in Chicago where they don't get a dome. You ain't thinking about the bigger picture. Ain't no nigga finna go out
I
there.
get the monetarily reasons. I'm talking about the the nostalgia, the football. When you
Man,
think
nobody
of
wanna
Yeah, but
listen.
I'm gonna be
Chicago,
honest with
you
you.
think of Soldier Field. That's the pros and cons of like Green Bay.
And
Like
that
that's
is
what it's supposed to
exactly
be.
and that is exactly why the Chicago Bears have never had a quarterback throw for 4,000 yards.
Thank you. I was just about to say
No,
that.
it ain't.
They
They
never
just
had a
sorry, bro.
they never had a quarterback throw for 4,000 yards.
Sorry.
They just been sorry. Don't blame
They
it on
out
the
there
weather.
they
Josh
out there.
Allen been doing it in worse conditions over there. He
Man,
sucked. Nah, don't do that. Don't do
don't
that.
do that.
No,
Don't do
it
that.
ain't the
No,
weather. You know it ain't
it
the
is the
weather.
weather.
No, it ain't, bro.
It is
Josh
the
Allen
weather.
just did it.
That's not in damn Chicago.
Buffalo worse.
We gonna take a poll on that. I don't know about all that.
Buffalo is worse, bro.
We gonna take a poll.
Buffalo is worse, and Josh
No,
Allen is terrible.
They be spitting. Nah, hell, nah, they be spinning in Chicago. So shit, I don't want to hear that.
No,
Chicago
you
worse.
talking about danger. You talking about danger.
Chicago got too many black people for it to be that cold.
Like, it's cold. It's cold. The bullets
It
freezing in
ain't
there. Nigga.
Buffalo call. Bro, don't nobody you end up in Buffalo by mistake. Like, don't nobody plan to go to Buffalo. They be like, damn, I gotta go to Buffalo. Shit.
Yeah,
Somebody gotta assign you to go to Buffalo.
yeah.
Like,
Chicago got pick 1 and 9, and they could possibly get pick 11 if they trade Justin Fields to the Atlanta Falcons. That's what we talk about, Joe.
if you ask a room full of people, do you want to go to Chicago? It'll be a few people raise their hand. You ask them Buffalo, they're gonna be like, no. We good. It's too
They're gonna be
cold.
like, where?
No.
They're gonna be like, where?
Oh man, he said, just curious, do we not have money? We can create money. They just haven't created money. So currently the Cowboys got $2 million in cap space. If you extend Dak, you get an extra 26 million. You extend CD, you get 13 and some change. You restructure Trayvon Diggs, you get 7.9. You restructure Terrence Steele, you get 4.9. You cut your boy Michael Gallup, you're gonna save about 9.5.
Now
You got
I'm gonna
all of
remind
that
you
in there.
Man,
guys, for people that don't understand how contracts work, it's like if they give the Dallas Cowboys have two numbers they got to report. They got to report a cap number. I mean, their yearly what they're gonna make, and then they have to report the overall. So say you give Dak Prescott 60 million, $200 million contract. You know what I'm saying? You can give him a $200 million contract, and then what the Cowboys can do is give him a signing bonus or guaranteed money. So first off, the signing bonus is going to come out of that $200 million. So if the signing bonus is $30 million, Cowboys are only responsible for paying him $70 million. Then they're going to give him a portion of that which is guaranteed, meaning that no matter what the hell happened, as long as Jesus don't come back between now and then, we're going to give you this amount of money. Even if you suck, you trash, you great, you awful, doesn't matter. You're in it, and if you're injured or released, we're going to give you this amount of money. Now,
then
obviously,
don't out. Oh, go ahead, go ahead. I thought
that
you were
money
done.
doesn't
Go
come
ahead.
out. That guaranteed money doesn't come out. That is just a percentage of your money that you know you're going to get, and it's going to be over some years. Now, the way it's going to work, what the NFL can do, what they allow teams to do is, you can give Dak Prescott a $60 million, right? You can say, hey, we're going to give you $50 million of that as a signing bonus. You're going to put that money in your pocket right now, walk out my building with $50 million, with a check with $50 million. Now, we're going to tell the NFL, even though we gave you 60 million, we're only going to pay you 10 million. I mean, 50. We're only going to pay you the balance of that for the remaining of the season. And that's the actual number. So that's why I say these numbers aren't really real. Like, they're not really real. The only thing that you have to be is under a number. But I could give you an unlimited amount of money, like not technically under the table, but that's basically what it is. It's basically under the table. It's
Dog,
like when someone comes to fix something at your house and you're like, damn, this motherfucker really fixed the shit out this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, how much you make an hour? Man, I work for these Philadelphia Eagle fans and they some bum ass dude. What? Yeah, man, they paying me $12 an hour. What? Hey man, take this 20. Now, when he go back to his job, is he gonna say, you gotta, hey, I made $32 today? No, he's not. He's gonna say I made 12. And that's the way an NFL contract works. And that's why I say that these numbers really don't mean anything. Because guess what? I haven't heard one situation of an NFL team saying, damn, we couldn't get this player because we did not have the money. I have not seen it, bruh. Tell me. Don't even exclude the Cowboys. Give me an NFL situation where a team was like, we didn't have the money. It's not real. It's the cap is just a fake number that you have to be under. And then think about this, fellas. 17 million. You know what that is? That's the amount of money that the Los Angeles Rams were over the cap when they won the Super Bowl. So being over the cap or being under the cap does not stop you from competing from a Super Bowl. You do.
Yeah, the cap, you can manipulate the cap in a lot of ways. The only drawback to the cap, some people
I'm out of here after 2 minutes.
All right, the only drawback to the cap is some people don't like kicking the can down the road. That's the only drawback. And I still don't even think that's an issue. Because most teams, theoretically, you can kick the can down the road so long the dude that you've been extending is gonna retire. Like you can have some shit like what's going on with Jason Kelce. Like
you can extend them years. You can put fake years at the end of a contract. Literally fake years. They're called voidable years.
Yeah, I know.
Contract years.
Yeah, you should have to pay on them bitches though. But
I know, but I'm saying, but they're fake years though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like you can massage the cap hits. But I'm just saying, like there's ways around there. We be calling them voidable years, but like shit, we gonna pay Dak Prescott a real $36 million next year. His ass ain't on this team, so they better figure some shit out.
It's crazy how they just give money away, bro. It's crazy how they just give money away.
We only care about the cap hit. You know what I'm saying? We don't care about the other stuff. That's their business. We just got to stay up under the cap for per se. But it's like you said, no team ever said that they can't afford a player. That don't happen unless you're the Cowboys. That's it. We the only team that say that. You know what I'm saying? And you got to think about this. If you really wanted the player, all you got to do is you might have to sacrifice a little of your future, put some of the money down the line. Like, that's all you got to do. You can have any player you want, really. It just depends on how much you're willing to give up and how much you're willing to risk and how much money how much of your future you're willing to sacrifice. That's all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. If you can budget and you can make a financial plan, you can get any player you want. Like let's say if I know for a fact, and we've seen it for every single year outside of the COVID year, the cap number has gone it's gone up. So if I wanted to, I can give him a nice size signing bonus, have some cheap ass cap hits the first couple of years of the contract, and then we can have the big hitters down the line when the salary cap increases. The salary cap increased this year by $30 million. So imagine what would have happened a couple years down the line. Might go up another 35, another 40. So why would I not put the biggest cap hits on the back end? That's really how most people get these contracts done.
Fellas, can I ask you a question?
What's that?
Everybody think about the beautiful woman that they're with right now, right? Think about the first time you met your lady, right?
Mm-hmm.
You crashed out to go talk to her, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like you crashed out, you went all in, right? You didn't give a damn. Like, listen to me. When I first met my lady, I was on the bus, right? And I seen her. I seen that ass. Give me ready. Let me tell you. Hey, don't tell nobody. But
he said, "Don't try to tell nobody from 300."
Don't tell nobody. Listen. Listen. I'm coming down the escalator. I'm like, bruh, I got 12 minutes. No. The bus was coming like 11 minutes, bruh. It's like a 9-minute walk to the bus stop. I see her. I'm like, bruh, if I go holler at her, I am going to be sitting up here for another hour and 30 minutes. Like, I'm going to be up here for an hour and 30 minutes. It is what it is. I'm going to miss this bus. You know what I did? 2 kids later, I crashed out. I got the number, but I had to wait an hour and 30 minutes. Guess what, bruh? When you're all in on something, why do you care about tomorrow? Bruh, we trying to win a Super. Listen to me. If we crash out right now and I'm broke all 2025, bro, I'm not tripping. I'll be a broke cowboy with a Super Bowl ring on my finger. Not even tripping, bro. Won't even trip, bro. I didn't eat oodles and noodles. Listen to me. As a black man in America, I've been broke way more than I've had money. You know what I'm saying? Way more. That's just what it is. I ain't never jumped off a building. I ain't never did nothing weird. You know what I'm saying? We
Think
just
about
eating
what
up
he
food.
said. If you're not trying to win a Super Bowl, what you care about the cap for anyway?
Thank you, bro. If you're all in, why do you care? Why do I care, bro? They can shut all this stuff down next year. I don't care. Why? Because I'm trying to win it right now. Talk to me about next year. Next year, bro. I'm gonna tell you this. If you're talking to me about 2025 and 2026 and 2024 off season, you cannot tell me we're all in. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all this, and
Facts.
I'm out of here. Jerry Jones said that we all in though. But everything that's going on with the Cowboys smell like some outdoor. Smells like
They
everybody
are
trying to get the hell up out of Dallas, bruh.
everybody is out the door. Facts.
Everybody's out the door, bruh. How the hell are we all in? All in on what? Bro, listen, we have lost more starters right now than we did last year. Last year we lost Zeke and Schultz. And think about
Okay,
this.
this
Let me say this real quick. You lost
go ahead.
Zeke with the thought that Tony Pollard was going to be that dude. You lost Schultz with the thought Ferguson's going to be that dude. Bro, you're losing Tyron Smith with who? You're losing your center with who? You lost your starting running back with who?
Little
Man,
legs,
Nothing.
duh.
duh. Snoop Connor, that dude, man. Stop playing with the front.
But little leg finna go off. Boy, y'all better quit playing. But all I'm gonna say, look, I'm gonna say this, and that's my closing remarks. All right. The running backs that we have on this roster right now, currently as of today, Snoop Connor, Malik Davis, Deuce Vaughn, and I think that's it.
And you.
Okay. Yeah, I might be able to get some reps out of that lineup. I'm gonna say this. Can you, other than Deuce, because we made a spectacle out of him, can you pick any one of those dudes out of the lineup?
Hell no.
Hell no.
Nah.
If I said, okay, we got trivia. This is trap trivia today. You know what I'm saying? You might be able to win a scale or something. You know what I'm saying? If I say, hey, West Coast and here, pick these dudes out of lineup. Which one is Snoop Connor? Which one of these dudes is Snoop Connor? We should play who he played for, like Shaq. Like who he played for. You wouldn't even know
Man.
he a Cowboy. If I showed you a picture, you'd be like, who he played for? You wouldn't know either. Like this is sad, bro. Like all I'm saying is we done created more problems. We had problems coming into free agency. Now we got even more problems. So that's all I want to say, man. Like we need to be focusing on. We should have been fixing the problems to begin with. Now we got a
There is
laundry
no.
list. We got a grocery list of problems that we got
We
that
had
we
two
gotta
O's.
fix.
Now we got four.
Man, listen, hear me out, man. I said this before free agency even started. If the Dallas Cowboys are not active in free agency, I don't give a damn about the season. We got grown man problems to fix. You need linebackers, you need defensive tackles, you need to stop the run. You ain't gonna get none of that shit in the draft like that, man. I'm sorry. You don't even have enough draft picks and premium spots to even go out there and do that, man. So now you're down. Now you're down a left tackle. You might have to kick Tyler Smith out there if you like him. If you want to start those undrafted free agents like you were talking. He said our backfield what we call biggest. Y'all so damn crazy.
Hey man, hey listen,
I was
hey Henny,
trying not to laugh
Henny,
at it, bro. I
hey
was
Henny. I'm
trying not to
gonna tell
laugh
you
at it.
this. Go look at all the other playoff teams right now. Us, the only teams that are doing things like this is us and Buffalo, bro. We're the only teams right now who are not actively either one just maintaining. Because listen to me, if the Cowboys maintained, we would actually be good because that means you would still have your left tackle, you would still have your center, you would still have your running back. We're not even maintaining.
We didn't even sustain what we was last
Well,
year.
Hey, hold
yes.
on.
So that's
Hey,
why I'm saying, how are
can
we
I
a
can I
better
can I
team?
say this? Buffalo getting rid of dudes that were over the hill anyway. Tre'Davious White, over 30 years old with an Achilles injury. The safety they got rid of, that man over 30. They're not doing. They just re-signed their left tackle. They ain't got the issues that we have. They
What
got
about
a
the
left
center?
tackle.
They left a center though, right?
They already told you who they center is this year. They told you that Conor McGovern is they favorite interior player. They already said Conor McGovern gonna start there. They just signed a guard. They good.
Ain't that
So they're
crazy?
not. So yeah. So we the only team doing this then.
All
Yeah,
our ex,
they got a plan.
all our ex players playing
They
for other
said they
people.
got a plan.
Connor Williams is valued, and we let him go. Connor McGovern is valued, and we let him go. Now look at us. We have no center. We have no left tackle, but we
Brock
let those
Hoffman.
people go.
Hey, Brock Hoffman is your starting center in 2024.
Hey,
And
all I can
that's
say is I hope he do well and good luck to us because we have no proof. We have one game of evidence.
And
One
guess what?
game.
And guess what you're gonna do? And you know what? To reflect on all of this, it's great that they're doing all this in the same year that they're about to give Dak probably the biggest contract that he's ever received, or any Dallas Cowboy players ever received.
If they do it.
yeah,
To be
because
honest with
Dun,
you, bro,
dun,
remember
dun.
they have the option of just restructuring Dak Prescott and pushing this shit on forward. If they restructure him, they'll lower the cap hit this year, but you'll owe him $55 million when he's not on your team.
Bro, this. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, man. I don't want to lie to my people. This look like a rebuild to me, bro. I'm gonna just be honest. This look like a rebuild. It look like they don't want to do. They don't want to do anything. It look like they gonna. If I was a betting man, like we can feel like they might not do that. They gonna pay Dak Prescott. That's what we want to say. But I'm gonna say this: if you was a betting man and you seen all these other indicators, which way would you push your money? Towards extending that or not extending that? What it look like they gonna do?
I mean, they
it
act like
looks
they,
like they don't care. To be honest with you, it looks like
yeah.
they don't care. And to be honest with you, it looks like they're putting pressure on Dak to be like, at some point, to be like, we're gonna need you to take less money because we need to get help. We need to get a running back. Like if I'm gonna tell you this right here, that's what I'm gonna say this after and I'm out of here. If Dak wasn't on this team, Dak was not on this team. He's a free agent. We have no quarterback. Would he be intrigued to come play for the Dallas Cowboys?
Hell no, not what we got.
Not with what we had. I don't think he would be. I don't think you would attract a quarter out of the fact that you have Dak on contract. If Dak is a free agent, I don't think that you could convince him to come to Dallas. I don't think you would. Bro, you have a brand new center, a brand new left tackle. Then people be like, oh, we can just kick Tyler Smith out. Okay, so I'm going to have a brand new center and a
And a brand
brand
new
new left
guard.
right beside each other.
Dun dun dun. Hey,
It can get worse.
Dallas Cowboys love what they love, man. I'm
They be like,
telling
it
you,
can't get worse, West Coast. Yes, it can.
it can get way worse.
It can get
Man,
way
I'm gonna have to
worse.
get up out of here, man, before I start crying on live. But
You should
I'm gonna
cry.
have
It's good for the
I'm gonna have to
soul.
get up out of here, man. Screw that. Screw that. Look, Chata just said if they don't give a he almost sound like them. If you don't give a damn, we
Yeah,
don't
we
give a
don't give a fuck.
uh,
Hey,
they ain't
hold
finna be
on, man.
stressing me out, man. They ain't finna be stressing me out, man. I'm sorry.
My boy said Cowboys just want to be in the playoffs and go home.
Hey, man, if y'all want to do a late night show, I'm with it.
I'm with it
Man,
too.
just hit me. I'm pretty sure there's something else gonna happen that's gonna depress me. But it's your boy Henry the Moore, man, reporting live from the liquor store. It was Cowboys Uncut. Felt it was a dope ass show. We gave you an hour and 13 of some premium Cowboys content, and we will be back probably later on, man. So Wes, what you be telling the folks on the way out, man?
Hey, before hey, we do the show later on tonight, it's gonna be Cowboy content, but I'm gonna tell y'all this right now. When y'all watch our shows, be expected to get NFL content because everything that happens in the NFL right now affects our team. Because you got to remember, Atlanta on our schedule looked like kind of like a little easy win. You know what I mean?
And now they
Now
don't.
Atlanta is looking like a harder win. Like I'm gonna be honest with you, our schedule is getting harder by free agency, bro. Like I gotta
And
reevaluate
on
Hey,
the whole
top of
thing.
that, it's getting
Pittsburgh too.
harder. It's getting harder
Pittsburgh
because we
don't look
getting
like an
worse.
easy win now with Russ. I ain't gonna lie.
Listen,
Yeah.
your schedule only easy if you're a good team.
Wow.
If your team ain't good, your schedule. That's why when everybody say we got a cupcake schedule, they really was giving you a compliment, low key. You just got to be able to see it from both sides. It's cupcake because we're good.
I mean, if you a bad team, you might feel a little pressure going to New York and playing.
You see
Like,
what I'm saying?
ask the Eagles. They walked in the MetLife Stadium and walked out with a win anytime last year. They lost to the Jets and the Giants
And
in,
the
in New
Giants.
York.
You got to be able to read that. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to read that. It's only a cupcake schedule because
We
the
play the
Cowboys
Jets
was a
again this year.
12-win team.
Nah.
But I
We
gotta go,
play
man. Salute. Let's get up out
salute.
of here, man.
Yeah, we play AFC North. So we play Browns, Ravens, Pittsburgh, and what's the other regular ass team over
Bro,
there?
everyone, and think about this: the Browns got Judy, the Ravens,
Y'all
they
just said we're
were a
gonna go.
good team. They're a good team, and then freaking what was the other team you said?
Oh, the Bengals. The
Um,
Bengals are the team in the AFC North.
Bruh, our schedule is gonna be a monster next year.
All right, let's get the hell out of here before I get sad again. We ain't got no
true.
weapons. You talk about sending me off the war. I ain't got no strap.
We done cried for an hour. Let's go. Let's get out of here.
All
Hey,
right, man. Never look down, get the
hey, I
scars
don't know
up.
what time we gonna go live, so just keep your notifications on. This is free agency talk with West Coast Cowboy, landlord, and my boy and my cousin, HTM Sports. You know what I'm saying? And when we come together, we are Uncut Cowboys. We're gonna be live tonight to recap the day and every crazy thing that went on in the NFL and how it affects the Dallas Cowboys. We're gonna cry together, we're gonna laugh together, but no matter what, we're gonna be right here together. You guys already know what it is. Never look down. Wait, the Commanders signed a linebacker? Who?
Yeah, Louvu from Carolina. He
So
pretty
you mean
decent.
to goddamn tell me Dan Quinn leave Dallas and all of a sudden he know what a linebacker is?
Yeah,
He
he
got
decent.
somebody
I'm not
ready,
betting.
ready to spend some money.
Sending me to a gunfight with a pencil, man. Oh, wait, Burns got traded to the Giants. The Giants making moves and we ain't. All right, I'm gone. I'm gonna holler
Goodbye.
at y'all, man.